What do you guys want to talk about?
Well,
Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. How about that? That you cut us off. What the hell happened there?
What? I didn't cut you off.
Oh no, you cut us off. I don't know what happened.
How?
That whole intro just like got shortened a little bit.
Motherfucker.
The only question I had on that was, what do you guys want to talk about? Hey, and since we're talking shit today, we're going to be talking shit with a couple of guys that we've had on the show. Mark, you know these guys very well now.
Yeah, very well.
Andy's done a couple of things for us. Matt still makes fun of everybody, so that's perfect. So
yeah, but before that they come on, before we let them come on, I'm going to play something because I love to do this. So give me a second. We're gonna play something that's gonna be funny for us, and they made it. So
it's fantastic. Everybody's gonna love this. I promise.
Thrash and Andy, they're coming to your town. Thrash and Andy, the most retro guys around. Caddyshack and Man in Black and the Goonies and Rambo. Back to the Future, Freddy Krueger and Super Mario. They're retro and they're Andy. Thrash and Andy, yeah.
Love it. Absolutely love it. Hey, bring those guys in and let's talk to them.
Yes! Because they're retro and they're Randy. Yeah.
Dude, that was fantastic. When I saw that, I messaged Mark. I think I was like,
I had to keep
you
laughing.
have to see that. I was like, this is so good.
All Andy, dude. All Andy.
Somebody asked me. I was one of you asked me. He's like, hey, can you do like a 30-second commercial for us to put on their show? And I was like, oh yeah, I'll put something together. And I loved it. Like, I absolutely loved it so much. I think that's our intro video for anybody that just subscribed to our channel. They get to see that. Like,
that's really cool.
You see. Yeah. I love it. I love it. It's such a corny song. I ripped the whole song off. The whole song is off of a South Park episode called PC Babies. But I obviously changed around the lyrics and all that. But yeah, I literally had to like extract the instrumental from it, and then it was kind of a pain in the ass to record it, and then I had to put like auto tune with it because I can't sing. But yeah, I try to help out. But yeah, it was great. Yeah, I love that thing. Thanks for playing that. Thank you very much. It's been a while since I heard it.
Yeah, we needed a laugh.
Yeah,
I listen to it every day.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's on
I can see Matt
on your Spotify to get
Spotify number one playlist.
Right.
Yeah.
It's on repeat.
How do you think I get ready to do this shit?
That's right. Yep.
Oh, that's not your work. That's not your workout music. Because I'm totally gonna start jamming that at the gym.
It is.
Oh, I can just imagine him like, yeah. There you go. Yeah, getting a good pump for 2 hours on repeat. This 30-second loop. Randy. Yeah.
Well, guys, thank you so much for allowing us to have you on our show once again. I'm sorry I got some squeaking in the background. It's very hot in this office here, and the fan, I think, is about to come apart. But in all seriousness, it's okay. It's just a blade. In all seriousness, our first question, the first question we like to ask our guests, as you know, is, how are you guys doing today?
Good. I don't know about Thrash.
I mean, I'd be better if I got to go to the gym instead of doing this shit, but
hey, your ass
there's that talking
so
there's that talking shit for you.
No, I'm talking shit.
I'm obviously doing better than your fan. Jesus Christ, that fucking thing.
Can you hear?
I didn't start hearing it until you said something.
Yeah, now that's all I could hear.
Tell your parents to keep it down next door, bro.
Look, now he's self-conscious about his fucking fan. It's not that big of a deal. I can I can deal with it. Oh shit. There's $6 at Walmart. Jesus Christ.
It's not working for me.
It's run for the deluxe edition too.
Like Final Destination shit, Just
wait for the blade to come off and hit me right in the face.
Oh man,
you're just gonna see it.
Yeah.
So guys, what do you talk about?
I need to text.
What's your wrestling Mount Rushmore?
Maybe I should text the son-in-law and see if I can get him to come in here and spray it with some WD-40 or something.
Yeah, get your maintenance, get your engineer.
Throw the whole thing away. I can't imagine it being a very expensive fan.
Probably like $20, dude.
Oh, there you
Now,
go. There you go. Yeah.
Around 8:30 or so, we're gonna play a clip of ours. Actually what I call our new commercial.
Nice.
Oh, good.
It's not a commercial, but it's kind of funny.
It's funny as hell.
I
I put it up as our commercial. I said fuck it, I didn't care.
Yeah.
And you know what? I promise you guys that I will think outside the box.
Jesus Christ.
I was hoping you were going to say that you were going to buy a shirt.
What? You guys don't make my size.
We can
You
get
got
your size.
XLT?
What,
XLT.
Tiny lister,
Tiny
tiny lister shirts.
I only wear 100% cotton, bro.
We should make retro shirts. That'd be cool to have like shirts,
Absolutely,
and buttons and
We
stuff.
should. Like the Hulk Hogan ones that can rip.
Rip them. We should make rip them shirts.
Rip them shirts, bro.
We should make rip them. We have
the retro rental review logo with the little Hulk Hogan
Rip 'em.
tiger stripes that he has on the
Yeah,
back.
with the little cuts. Yeah, and that'll be good because you can save money on material.
Yes. And
Badass.
they'd be more aerodynamic.
A retro. Listen, if you guys do a retro shirt, I'm totally in. I'd wear it.
You're the
We're
one.
gonna
Yeah,
make a thong
thanks.
too, Brian. You wanna wear that?
Listen,
Dude, nobody's gonna buy our shit. We're
we
lucky to
have
have the amount of subs we have. Like we had no idea it would even grow as big as it has.
We have
It's like
what,
nothing.
2 shirts left?
Really?
One.
You sold all the shirts?
One.
Good for you.
Nice.
Man, good for you.
well,
Nice.
hey,
Mark
listen,
bought
I didn't
all the
order
shirts.
many.
That's cool.
Did you
So-
so y'all printed your shirts and you have them on inventory?
No,
No,
so,
not right now.
Yeah,
we did.
originally
We
that's
did.
what we did.
Yes.
We
Yeah.
did
Oh.
the first run. We printed, paid for them up front. Then I was like, holy shit, why do I still have a lot of shirts left? Let's not do this ever again. And I talked to a friend and he was like, hey, listen, here's what you got to do. So come, I think October, we're going to go ahead and do a website.
Somewhere between the middle to the end of October, we'll have a website up to where we can do other stuff other than just shirts. It'll be, cups, like this,
Yeah. And we won't have to pay for the stuff. Basically, if somebody orders it, we just get
Get a cut.
Get it made.
Yeah.
Is it spring? Is that what you're going through? Spring?
No, it's
no,
not spring, it's
Shopify.
Shopify.
Oh, Shopify.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
I bought some shit off of Shopify. They're pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
it's not a bad
but
place. Not a place to do. I already have an account on Spring. I just haven't really sold anything. But
I
maybe we
haven't.
should.
Somebody had told me about Spring, and I'm like, I'm not sure if I want to do that or not because they couldn't tell me what the cost would be. What ours would be.
How much is this?
We'll talk.
Cost?
We'll talk
Well, I
We'll
can't
talk
tell you.
offline. But I have a quote
Okay.
from him. I have a quote from him.
Okay.
I'll show. Just remind me.
See, even up there, I even got a poster talking shit.
Where? Oh, that.
Oh, there it
yeah,
is.
I saw
Right
it.
above my
right
head.
above his hat.
Yep. He got 2 of them.
It's like
He did
where's
2 of them.
Waldo? It's like where's Waldo? There it is.
Where is it? Where is it?
Found you bastard.
How is so how are you guys coming up with what you're going to talk about on your show?
We don't.
Like what do you mean? Like the movies and the game?
Yeah. Are you getting input, feedback from anybody, or is it just you and Andy
No,
we used-
going?
We used to. Yeah, we used to do
Yeah.
polls. We don't do
Okay.
them anymore because it was exhausting. You see, the problem with doing the polls is that we would have a deadline at a certain time, and then we'd have to film and then edit, and that's what takes the most amount of time is to edit it.
Sure.
So we didn't have time to like get everybody's input. So like right now, we already have kind of an idea of where we're going to go for the next like several episodes.
Okay.
That way we're kind of prepared. But as far as the actual like in time, like when we're actually on the show, we have no clue what we're going to say. We take
Yeah,
notes
it's
of
all-
the movie.
Yeah,
and that's
I know
it.
it. I get it. It's from
Yeah, I noticed. With,
Yeah, it's
With,
all
uh,
it's all
never-
feed off. It's all feed off
with
of it's all
never-ending story alone right there. That was funny. How many
Yeah.
times did you bring Jesus into this?
Jesus was mad at us. Jesus
He was mad at us. That was a bad Jesus day. We have one coming out on Saturday. I'm not going to spoil it, but we have one coming out on Saturday. He makes another appearance.
Oh no, he did come in a few times.
You'd be surprised. Listen, and we're not strangers to like the YouTube, like the way they censor stuff and all that. We know there's certain things we can't say. We say them anyway, and they just don't make the final cut. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of other things that you're not seeing that could potentially, Jesus, we wouldn't have a show anymore. The channel would be gone.
You need a one of those shows where you just do the cuts.
Oh God!
Okay.
Could you imagine, Andy? Just nothing but our exit.
Oh, you mean like all the bad stuff? I'll tell you. We were thinking about, and you guys should think about this too. You guys should do a Patreon. But we were thinking about doing a Patreon where it would be all of so they would have exclusive access to all of our shows as they're being recorded live, and then all of the raw footage without any cuts at all in it. But the caveat to that is they wouldn't have the movie along with it. It would just be us talking, which can get a little bit monotonous and boring.
Talking shit, Mark.
Geez, he's saying that word boring.
Well, no. Well, no, I'm saying with you guys are very entertaining. Me and Thrash are boring. See, that's
we're boring.
Andy
and I suck ass.
The problem the problem is we get off on a lot of tangents and we talk amongst each other about personal stuff that has nothing to do with the audience. We'll talk about wrestling and all this stuff. Oh my God, you have planes going over. He has a thing with planes. He has
it's his house.
It's his house.
I thought they were going to get Nestor, man.
Well, now they're over here because they think Nestor's out here.
I think the planes. You know what? The planes make an appearance next week too. So stay tuned. Yeah, there's some exciting stuff happening.
They're helping me move. They're actually picking up some stuff.
Oh, the U-Haul planes showed up. I got you.
That's right. Yeah.
When did they get
Manuel? Yes, Manuel. Thank you. Jesus.
No,
Jesus?
but
Jesus.
But, Jesus. No, but we just didn't want to do it like we don't want to have it where it's not cut. I don't know about everybody else, right? I'm very picky about the way I put out content. I'm like, I know me. I have a short attention span, so I don't like to watch something for more than like 30 seconds a minute. You know what I mean? It has to cut to something else.
If it's not
otherwise,
funny,
I just don't.
Swipe up.
I just
so
go away.
You're like most of Americans now.
Exactly.
Yeah, totally.
100%.
That's the way the audience is, and I'll tell you, I'm surprised, but also like kind of relieved because I think that process works. We had, I know you guys have grown subscribers like crazy, but us, for us being like so new and only having, I think like we have less than 50 videos total, and that includes shorts. Right now, I think we just reached over like 170 subs, and we got like 20 of those subs in the last like 3 days out of nowhere. Just like, starting to boost up.
I won't tell you our subs then.
Yeah, no, I'm sure it's a lot.
Listen,
I know it's over
everybody, and I'm not. I don't know. Mark, I don't know if Mark's doing it or not, but I am literally going out and telling people, "Hey, yeah, I do a little podcast called Talking Shit," and they're like, "What? It's what?" And they type it in their phone and they're like talking shit and they spell out shit. And I'm like, yeah, that's definitely not it. You won't find us that way.
Right. That's smart.
Yeah, we hand out cards and stuff like that, but it's just
Thrash had a bunch of like.
Oh, cool.
I was thinking about doing that for when I go to like I want to go to which one is it? Spooky Empire next month because I want to meet Robert England and a few other ones.
That's cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
Meet Freddie.
Yes.
Yeah, hell yeah, meet Freddie. But yeah, we got a few subs that way. Like Thrash is really good about it. He'll hand them out to like wrestling shows and stuff. People that are like, fans that are like, they kind of like us. So they're like, oh yeah, sure, we'll support the podcast. Yeah. That's really neat.
Oh yeah, you guys are funny.
So this was a new one for us. So on these shirts, I don't know if you ever seen the back of them. I talked to my print guy and I said, I don't know if this is possible. Can we put a QR code on the back of it?
Yeah.
It says, welcome to the shit show. And if somebody wants to know what it is, they're going to come up and take the picture.
Yep. Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, we have those on our cards.
We do. We have QR codes on our cards. But that'd be cool. That'd be a good idea to have it on the shirts too. Yeah, that'd be great.
Just something for them to think about, like something. Hey, what is that? What is retro rental review?
I got our shirt, dude. I got our shirt. Retro Rental Review on the front, right? On the back, it's Ogre's hairy fucking butthole. And we put the QR code right where his fucking asshole is. Yeah, bro.
Okay, so it's not breakfast with Busey anymore, right?
Nah,
What is
Busey ditched us. Nums with Noah's never fucking panned out. So
we had a lot. We had a lot of everybody said no to us.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll have touchy time with Charles.
Who?
He's his next door neighbor, Charles.
Oh,
Charles, next door neighbor. That's why I'm leaving. I never called him back after that last time. You know what I'm saying?
It was funny after you guys had the Busey thing, the breakfast with Busey thing. Like I turned around and I was like, you know what? Let's hashtag it. Gary Busey actually has a TikTok, so I did hashtag breakfast with Busey on his page.
I did too. I asked him about it. I think Thrash did. Thrash's wife did. We were all trying to get his attention. I think Thrash actually reached out to his agent or something, right? And they were basically saying like, well, if you want him, you contact us through here and blah blah blah. So it's basically like, you pay us money, and then you can have him on.
Pay us money, and then we'll nudge him. Yeah,
you know what I mean. And it's not like it's exactly. It's nothing that we really want.
Yeah, you want to go have breakfast with these assholes? No.
Yeah, exactly. No, not really. Okay, sure.
But it was funny because when we started doing that breakfast with Busey, then it kind of died out. That's when that stupid ass buttered sausage video came out.
Yes.
Was
right
after
popular.
That. So I'm like, oh yeah, see, that would have been breakfast with Busey.
You got to think that maybe it had something to do with it. Maybe somebody saw the breakfast with Busey thing and said,
"Oh, that'd be funny."
Yeah, let's use the AI thing and butter this.
That'd be nice.
Yeah,
I'd love to say that it's true, but we had like
no.
I mean, you know what? Like I'd love to think that our podcast has reached some like very important people, but I don't know. I'll tell you that I'm satisfied knowing that it has definitely resonated with some people. There are great comments that we get. They're talking about like taking trips down memory lane and how much like the content like makes them laugh and stuff. And that's great. You know what I mean? As long as we can continue to make people happy, then we're obviously on the right track, and hopefully one day we'll be able to like monetize it. But, until that happens, we're not going to have it until we get you think you have to have at least 500 to start and then 1,000 to like do like ads. So, we're getting there, we're almost at 200.
What, on YouTube? No, you need more than that.
Well, you need so the way it works is you need 1,000 subs, but you also need 4,000 watch hours in the last 90 days, or no, 365 days. So it's great that you have subs. Like the thing is, like in truth be told, subs don't mean anything on YouTube. What matters is your watch time.
Watch time.
And that's why, like, if you ever like, and I know, like me and Thrash, we'll talk about this. So this is we have fun on the show, but we're also very business oriented. So we'll look at our analytics and we'll talk about it. It's like, hey, listen, like RoboCop has like 2,000 views, but it's only getting like 6 or 7 minutes of watch time on average. You know what I mean? It's a 40-minute video. That's a problem. You know what I mean? That's a problem for our watch time. So things like that like matter, and we take that incredibly seriously. And then it's good to like notice that stuff on analytics, because then you can understand like where are they dropping out? Like where is the interest starting to die? Where didn't we do right? You know what I mean?
Where do they get bored?
Kind of learn where do they get bored?
Where do they get bored at about the 20-minute mark?
But if you're making it for 20 minutes, you're doing good. You're doing really well. I think
if you're making it for 20 minutes and you're not me, then God bless you.
Listen, I can't tolerate watching the show for 20 minutes, Mark. I'm sorry. I'm just not.
No,
I don't watch our shit.
Mark doesn't
you're part of the problem.
Come on.
Yeah. No,
be a part of the solution, my guy.
Hey, I watch all your guys' shit, but I don't watch.
I appreciate that.
Hey, wife, you have to get out.
Oh, sorry.
No, have her join. Jump in.
Right,
Jump in, Mark's mom. I mean, Mark's wife.
Get out. Get out.
Said Mark's mom.
He threw a fucking interception.
Mom, no. Mom, no. I don't want pizza rolls, Mom. No.
The meatloaf.
The meatloaf. I'm just going there.
No, I have the
What is she doing back there?
I have a
Mom, don't vacuum my room.
Andy, I got to ask, and if you don't want to talk about it, you don't have to. I noticed that you pop like a little mint thing every once in a while.
Oh, yeah.
That's heroin.
That's heroin. So, funny story. I have, I was a smoker for a very long time.
Me too. Not anymore.
So I
Not
stopped
anymore.
smoking. I went, yeah, it's not anymore for me too. So I smoked about until maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. And I went to nicotine pouches, these little things you put it under your lip.
Yeah.
And I love those more than cigarettes. It was just, you can have them anytime. You can they have like a little pouch you can dispose of them, like almost like a little trash can inside the container. You can dispose of them anytime you wanted to. So obviously you can work with them. You know what I mean? Never had to worry about smoking indoors and blah, blah. You always get your nicotine fix. Anyway, my wife came back. I just went to Stanford University. I was there for like a month. I'm only like 3 weeks. I came back and my wife was like, hey, you know what? We're spending a lot of money on your nicotine pouches. They're like just as pricey as like cigarettes nowadays. I'm like, oh shit, really?
So
Yeah, so what does that matter? And we can cut somewhere else. Do the kids really need to eat today?
Yeah. Do you need to go to your hair appointments? You need to go get your makeup? Huh?
So my wife got these Mentos thing. There's 150 of them in each one. Okay. And they last me probably about 5 or 6 days. And they cost like $4. So yeah, it's great. So that's all I've been doing. I've been doing this for like, I think about a month and a half, just these little mints. Yeah. But doing really good. So that's why I do it. And really, I just, I enjoy them. So I chew them and then I eat it. And then I just like, oh, I want another one now. Yeah. So I gotta stop doing
I can't wait to get you on cigars.
Well, see, that's the problem. So funny story. Thrash is moving, right? And he told me, he's like, I can't wait. We're going to celebrate as soon as I move there. We're going to have a cigar. And I told my wife, I'm like, yeah, cigar. Thrash is going to have a cigar with me. She's like, no, you're not having that. You can't have it because she knows. Like, oh fuck, I'm stupid, bro. Like, I'll smoke and then I won't stop. You know what I mean? I'll buy a pack of cigarettes on the way home. That's me. That's totally me. But yes, I'm going to have a cigar with you, Thrash. I'm going to. What's going to happen?
If it's just one,
and then.
Listen, I get it. The cigar thing is not I don't think that's a bigger issue because you're not inhaling the cigar, right?
No.
Please tell me you're not inhaling the cigar.
No. I inhale this. No, I inhale a cigar.
You're going to turn so green, dude.
Listen,
you should record that.
I've puked. I've puked before. I don't care, bro. I will inhale. Okay. If my house catches fire, I'm huffing.
Easy.
Okay. I don't give a shit. I will inhale some smoke. Yeah, but that's the problem. I need.
Well, good for you for quitting for not smoking, and I know it was tough for me.
It sucks
now, and now I get around people, and it like the cigarette smoke just smells weird to me. And
me too. Yeah, me too.
And then I was drinking there for the longest time. Like I was drinking super heavy, like every single night. And then I'd be like hanging out with some friends. I'm like, hey, let me get one of those cigarettes, and I put it in my mouth. I go to light it. I'm like, yeah, nope. This is going right in the garbage. And they're like, no, I'll smoke that. I'm like, okay, well, yeah, that's like $4. I'm like, what? Yeah. Like, how much are cigarettes now? Because I don't even know.
I know they were like when I was smoking up until a couple of years ago. I want to say I was paying like $10.50 or something like that a pack. It was really expensive.
Remember, they're also more expensive over in California than
in California, yeah.
Yeah, we have taxes. We have this whole tax thing going on. Yeah.
Oh no, we got that same thing. It's just
it's not as
here.
But it was California is always more expensive than what it is for us. So when you flying us over
to California?
Yeah.
As soon as you guys get a pontoon boat and you start rolling.
There's so much wrong with that. First of all, pontoon boat, you should never have to row.
Brian can just ride Mark. I mean, maybe catch some waves.
No, I'm too fast. Mark. I don't float.
The SS Mark.
The SS Mark.
I was going to say boogie Mark, like instead of boogie Mark.
Boogie Mark, yeah.
Boogie Mark, yeah.
Listen, he's so small and compact. I mean, if you just buy one plane ticket, I'll put him in my pocket and we're good.
That's perfect. Hell yeah.
You'll put him underneath.
Make
sure it's in the front, not the back.
He's my carry-on. I mean, he's going up top.
No, carry-ons don't do that. You have to pay more for carry-ons. I go at the feet.
Yeah, put him in a kennel.
Jesus
put
Christ.
Mark in a kennel, bro. Imagine him back there, like. Imagine him in a kennel with a cage, and he's just.
Listen. Just so you know, nobody puts Baby Mark in the corner.
See, we get that because that's what. See, that's our genre.
Because we're retro.
We're retro.
So, okay,
and Randy.
How far? Okay, from what year to what decade do you stop at?
So we go.
We just think
80s to 90s.
Yeah, 80s and 90s. Yeah. And really, like, even like some of the 90s, like the later 90s things was questionable. I thought Happy Gilmore was too late. And I was like 96, and I still think it was like, it's too late. Doesn't feel retro to me. It doesn't,
Andrew
doesn't
was-
feel retro.
Andy,
I was gonna
Andy
tell
was like, Andy was
I
like,
don't wanna
"How'd
say
you
I'm
get more?
old."
This came out in 2005.
Yeah, dude. It fucked me
Andy
up.
has
I
a-
still believe like the 80s were 20 years ago. Do you know what I mean?
Oh,
Hey,
I feel
Andy-
you.
Andy has a new co-host behind him.
Yep.
Oh, my cat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Andy gets a lot of pussy.
I do, man. That's about it. It's really hairy. But yeah, I don't think we can't like we could figuratively do something like from later on or whatever, but it wouldn't be true to the name. There is so much, to me anyway. The absolute best films happened in the decades of the 80s and the 90s.
Absolutely.
Like those are the absolute best films. Even there's some great like 70s films, like I'd say like Jason and the Argonauts would be fun to do, or Time Bandits would be fun to do, or Monty Python would be fun to do. But it has to be like, you know what I mean? These are great choices, but they don't fit. You know, they're more classic than they are retro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah. But yeah, I feel like 80s, like mid 80s to like, early 90s is probably like my favorite like sweet spot for the.
So
retro.
where's
Yeah,
Porky's
same here.
at? Why haven't you done Porky's?
So truth be told, I've never seen Porky's.
Oh
What
my.
the fuck?
Can you believe that?
My
He's
God.
never seen Porky's.
Never seen Porky's. Never seen Animal House.
Oh my goodness.
I have seen. Look, now in my defense, I have seen. I never seen the Blues Brothers. I have seen the probably less notable 80s films like Neighbors. I thought was really good with Dan Aykroyd and Jim Belushi. But is it John Belushi? I don't know who the fuck. I don't know. Whichever one died.
We actually had
they both
had one of
die?
the actresses.
No.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Wait. Which one? From Neighbors? Was it the
From
topless
Neighbors.
one?
Which one was she?
Was
Come
she
on,
Mona?
Think.
She blonde?
No.
Are you talking about Lauren Marie Taylor?
I don't know. The one with the
Or are you
tits.
talking about
Think. This
She
is
was in
important.
Neighbors. She was in Neighbors.
that was Lauren
Because
Marie
I said Jim Belushi. She said no, John Belushi.
John Belushi is the one that died.
Okay, whichever
Correct.
one died. That was that.
He
Yeah,
She
said
that's-
was
John
in the
Belushi,
movie
and then someone said tits.
yeah.
See,
I
now
don't-
you're gonna make me look it up. It would have to been Lauren Marie Taylor.
We'll have to look her up now. But we had her on the show. It was great.
Yeah.
Do we know
Wait,
what
was
she
she the
played
chick-
in? What did she do?
Motherfuckers.
We're gonna
Really?
make Mark do his homework real quick. I don't
All right.
remember.
Was
You
she
had
the
her on
chick
your
with the
show.
blonde
You didn't do your
hair?
homework. You should have asked her.
Whoa!
He was like, "Hey, were you the one with the tits?"
We talked about it. I think we were doing a horror thing because she was in a horror movie as well, which I feel like she was in
A
one of the
horror
Friday
movie.
the
Yes, that's the one with the tits. The horror movie.
Yeah.
13th.
Andy watches a lot of horror movies.
Not horror movie.
Oh,
horror.
Oh, what did you say?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course. That's what I meant.
I'm sorry, my
horror.
accent.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Look at my
There's a
accent
D at
together.
the end. Yeah.
Horror.
That
it
was the
horror?
confusion.
Oh, horror movies. Got it. Yeah.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, it's Lauren Marie Taylor.
Laura Marie Taylor. Who'd she play?
She played
Oh, my breasts.
Elaine.
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 Oh, so that's the. I think I want to say that's either the wife or the daughter. I can't remember, but not the one with the tits. Get the one. With
The
tits.
wife. She was the wife. I
The wife.
remember that.
Okay, yeah. She was cool. I liked her in Neighbors.
Brian, don't
oh
you
man,
keep-
I wish I was
You
here
keep
for
notes
that.
on everything. Why didn't you
I
put
do.
notes?
I didn't go through my book, bud.
So you
I
made
I was
me
making
look
you.
it
I
all
was
up.
making you do the
See,
homework. Yeah.
We could
See,
never
I was-
have like anybody on our show because we would just, we don't do any. We have no prep work at all. We literally just watch the movie and take notes on the movie, and everything
for
else is
crazy.
just like whatever.
But yet you haven't watched Porky's, but you've watched Revenge of the Nerds.
Love Revenge.
Yeah, but he
I
hated
loved
Revenge of the
Revenge of
Nerds.
the Nerds. I did. I hated Revenge of the
He
Well,
hated
watching it again, it was
Why?
horrible. Yeah.
Why?
It is the
Because-
most racist, campy, sexually deviant movie ever. And
But it
this
was
is not me
awesome.
speaking as like a woke Californian. No, it was I could see it being awesome for like the early 80s, maybe for the time. But this
Yeah,
is
for the
this
time.
thing, it dabbled in like rape
Right?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
and
And-
racism.
and you cheer for the jocks at the end.
Cheer-
You're more
that's the thing.
cheering for Stan and his crew than the nerds.
The nerds, listen, the nerds are a bunch of rapist fucking sexual deviants. We should have been cheering. We watched the movie the whole time. Like the Karate Kid, that fucker deserved everything he got. That Daniel LaRusso cocksucker, he taunted them.
That son of a bitch.
It's a piece of shit. I'll stand by this. Where's
Tommy
Ralph
Lawrence
Macchio?
was
Get him on
talented.
Get him on the show. Get him on the show right now.
I'll reach out. I'll reach out. I'm not making any promises, but I will.
He's got nothing
absolutely reach
going
out
on
to this guy.
Ever
Jesus.
since my cousin Vinny, his career's been down the shitter. Just get him on the show. Oh, hey, Jervis. We will do your podcast. I promise. I'm sorry. I know we said we would do it. We're gonna do it. I swear we're gonna do it.
I already did the podcast, so now you get to do the podcast.
We need to do it together.
He'll be on our show on the November 19th.
I already did the
or somewhere
retro
around
rental
the
review
16th.
podcast, so now it's your turn.
Yeah, I was on there with you.
All be on the show. We can all be on
what
the show
had happened
together.
was,
See what had happened was
see, like he gets nervous and he eats more gum. See, you know he's
It's
nervous.
not
'cause
gum.
He's chomping on more
It's-
gum.
It's not gum. It's a mint.
yeah. These are actually
Pay attention,
somas.
please.
These help you relax.
Let me tell you about this movie. Tammy Sitch. Well, yeah.
And he's like that. Da, 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 da.
I love this movie.
All right, now we're gonna let you guys have a little bit of fun with this one, and we're gonna play something for you.
Okay.
Oh, this is the commercial that Mark wants to.
It's not a commercial. It's just funny.
What do you want to talk about? What do you want to talk? Hey, nice shirt.
Oh, well, thank you. I got it at a thrift store.
Somebody didn't want it.
Yeah,
anymore.
someone didn't want it anymore.
Someone was throwing it out.
Those are like $20 shirts. What's going on here?
Someone didn't think so.
Someone said $5.
Yeah.
It's in the $5 bin?
Yeah.
Go
and
fuck
it was
yourself.
half off, so yeah. 250. What a steal. What can I say?
That's great, man. That's
So the young
was a
lady
commercial?
sitting right there to the left. I don't know if you recognize her, Andy. That is Madison, my oldest daughter.
great. That's crazy. When did I meet? When was she 5 or something when I met her?
She
She
was
young.
yeah. Yep, she was real little. I think.
Jesus.
We're old. We're old.
We're way old. Dude.
Old. It
Yeah, how old is she
sucks.
now?
Madison is 25.
Oh,
25. My daughter's
So-
and my oldest is 26. Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, she would have been like, I think probably like 8 or 9, maybe. That's
Yeah, because
still
I
a
want to
baby.
say my youngest one was like a baby, like probably like 1 or 2, maybe. I'm not sure.
I don't remember. I remember. Oh, Joe, that's crazy. Yeah, that's nuts. Yeah, I feel like believe me, I feel incredibly old.
Yeah, you see,
I'm just so
you see
old
Bri-
and in the way.
Did you see
Because I
Brian's
am.
wife real quick when she seen the camera? No,
Oh, yeah.
fuck you. I'm staying off this.
My wife is the same way. She absolutely hates being on camera.
Yeah, she's
for
terrified.
anything.
Yeah. What's great now is for all your tickety talks, Andy, you're gonna have a cameraman,
That's true. I'll have a camera.
Even-
Yeah, that's true.
even late
Yeah.
at night when you're in bed asleep.
I'll come over, bro.
That's right. Just sit there like sharpening his blade on his cheek. You know, like just go back to sleep, Andy.
You ready to film, Andy?
You want to see my new
Retro.
chainsaw and hockey mask?
Hey,
He's gonna
Andy,
come-
I caught a
gonna have-
baby mouse. You want to see?
Oh, gross. Did we tell him the baby mouse story? No, we shouldn't. tell him the baby mouse
Good we?
story.
I'll
What
tell you the
happened?
baby
It's a-
mouse story.
It's a
I'll tell
horrible
you the
baby. No,
mouse
it's a
story.
bad. It's a bad story.
It's a great story.
No,
Now that you
No,
brought
it's
it up,
not.
now we have to tell the
What,
story.
you crushed a baby
You brought
mouse?
it up, and now we have to tell the story, Andy. You fucked
No,
around,
there-
and now we got
there
to
wa-
tell the baby mouse story.
there was no baby mouse. There was no baby mouse. We were all coaxed into believing it was a baby mouse when in fact it was just Thrash's scrotum scrunched up in his palm. He looked-
Yeah,
he
see,
turned
you
I
guys
think
can
we
talk
heard
about
this
a
that.
baby
story.
mouse.
Yes, we've
Oh.
heard about this one.
You got to say it, man. You got to say it. You got to say it better. And I want to say this story was told, but back when Andy and I were wrestling, actually, this was for Andy's show. I would like to prank people in the back. So one day I would part of my ball sack in my finger like that. And I'd be like, hey guys, I caught a baby mouse. And some people come over and be like, oh, fuck you, Thrash, right? But I had one guy, Marcus. He actually came over and he pet the baby mouse. And he's like,
Oh, no,
man.
he didn't.
He's like, oh, that's so cute. I'm like, yeah, bro, stroke it a little harder.
Well, who? Okay, so who is the gay one?
Who was the what?
Who was the gay one?
It's not Marcus. Marcus thought he was petting an animal, so it's
It wasn't.
definitely Matt.
Like, I tricked this guy to put his wiener in my mouth. Look how gay he is. Like, no, bro. You know what I mean? Like, the story got way darker than it needed to be. You went from being the hero to the villain real fucking quick.
And then when I let go and I was saying, gotcha, and he was like, son of a bitch.
You son of a bitch.
And he doesn't cuss. He does not cuss. So
have
the
you
fact
guys
that get him to call me a son of a bitch was like,
have you guys looked for Marcus? Is he on Facebook? Is he still around?
Wasn't he on a show?
Yeah, you did.
Yes, he was on the show.
He was on the show.
Not, John.
No, he wasn't on the show.
Yeah, Marcus was on the show.
Yes,
he was on the show.
Yes.
He went the bet.
Yeah. Well, look, John, listen. Okay. You know what? You must be new here. Okay. This is what we do all day. We talk about dicks.
We talk about
all right. Hold on.
We're going to make you uncomfortable. We're going to make you sweaty.
Hey, hold on. Let's do it this way. John, these are the two people that we talk about a lot that we would like for you to be on, like for them to be on your show. I promise you,
on your show.
They don't always talk about dicks.
Well, like at least
of the time.
Yeah, 10%, you're probably okay.
He said, "You can't embarrass me, huh?"
Oh well, wait. That's a challenge accepted.
Just you wait, sir.
I love the
Everybody
challenge.
subscribe right now.
So John's little show. John's got a little show called The Basement Surge. So check that out.
we heard about that. We heard about that.
Hey, I'll plug his show too. On October 10th, if I'm not mistaken, right, John? His show will air Talking Shit, but Brian, you weren't on it.
Brian.
Well,
you skip what happened there?
You amateur.
What happened?
No, it was different reasons why Brian wasn't on it this time.
Oh, was it this week?
Was it herpes? I bet it was herpes.
It was herpes.
Because
no,
I'll talk to the guys about that.
It was Navy herpes, wasn't it? It was those Navy herpes.
No.
Yes,
it was, bro.
No, I'll talk to you about it offline.
It wasn't herpes. It was his piece. So
his piece.
Him piece. He has a him piece. Going on.
Yeah, when we go offline or when we go off the show, just stick around for a few minutes. We'll talk to you.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Because we got some other we got an idea that we want to run by you guys anyways. So we'll see.
Good. Okay. Yeah, good.
It's about us.
He's already saying absolutely fucking not.
No, probably not. No, but I'll hear it,
It's not going to happen.
Just be like, just keep talking.
Oh my God, John.
You had Brian's wiener in your mouth, John?
See, John,
you know like a basement surge right there, buddy boy.
There was a surge. That was a surge. Yeah. See, you're better than
surge. And it went surge.
So, guys, what do you think about doing like a retro rental TV show category? Has that come up or no?
Yeah, we were talking about doing the TV shows. We were talking about doing commercials. We wanted to do wrestling pay-per-views. The pay-per-views screwed us up because we knew that just by other videos out there on YouTube, there is no possible way to do it the way we want to do it. You know what I mean? Like it's one thing to get copyright claimed because like almost all of our videos are copyright claimed. Like we own virtually none of the content. Because they allow us to use it, but still it's not, if it ever becomes monetized, it doesn't go to us. But that's one thing. But if you have if they want to, they can block it. And if they block it, they can issue a copyright strike. And if they issue you a strike, then your channel can get taken down. and that's not a route we wanted to go to. So,
Yeah,
but yeah,
Brian.
we were thinking about doing shows, and we're thinking about doing commercials for sure. Yeah.
Toys.
We wanted to
Toys
add like
from
a
the 80s
third.
and 90s.
Right now we upload like every week we upload one thing, and we alternate between video games and movies. We wanted to have video games being a weekly thing, and then it would alternate between like commercials and movies or something like that. But we'd have basically 2 uploads a week instead of 1. But it's a matter of finding the time to do it. We are both in.
That's what's hard. Oh yeah,
I want to see their take on what was it, the Chuck wagon. I think that's what it was called, the wagon that would go across the floor. You never seen that one?
Are you talking about like Oregon Trail?
Is it a game?
No. It's a commercial. It's actually a commercial.
Chuck wagon. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
Find it
Chuck
right
wagon
now.
commercial.
I heard a Chuck
Find
wagon
it. We'll,
stew.
we'll rip it right now. We'll rip
Is that what,
into that
is
shit
that what
right
it's
now.
for, Mark? Is it Chuck Wagon Stew?
It might have been.
I love
Well, the reason I had said I was thinking like the A-Team or Knight Rider or something like that, you know.
I love.
Oh
that.
yeah, no. Well, you know, one of our favorite, like we have a common thing of like we loved Married with Children was like one of them that we
I
love that
to
show.
do.
I would do Home Improvement because that's one of my favorite shows of all time.
Home Improvement, yeah, Home Improvement was a great one. Shit, there's a bunch. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, you know, I watched so many shows like growing up. Even like the old, like the Simpsons for sure. Like Martin in Living Color was good. Martin was great. Martin was great. All that, like any of the Snick shows.
Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? Rocko's Modern Life, all that stuff. Yeah.
Johnny Bravo. Well, yeah, I think was he 90s? So.
Yeah, Johnny Bravo was.
He was kind of 90s.
Bravo.
Yeah,
Mama.
Yeah. Your name should be Mickey because you're so fine. You're so fine.
Hold on.
I mean, listen, they touched the boundary on that one just to try to see how far they can go.
Sure.
And now all of a sudden we've got Rick and Morty. So there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
We made it, people. We made it.
And Family Guy.
Right.
And that crosses the envelope.
I got a commercial for you.
Play it.
Right.
Is it the Chuck Wagon one?
Yep.
Okay, here we go.
Make it big.
This is not retro.
This is
like
a cockroach. No, it actually came out. It actually came out in like the 90s, I think.
A dog can get mighty hungry when he doesn't get his Chuck Wagon, because dogs love the soft meat-like chunks, the brown crunchy bits, the rich broth Chuck Wagon makes when you add warm water. Serve your dog Chuck Wagon. Chances are he's already waiting for it.
He's waiting for your meaty bits. You heard him. He wants your brown meaty bits.
I just like how that guy came on. He was like, "Your dog is ready for Chuck Wagon."
Dude, I'm telling you right now that is at the very earliest that thing was done in like 82, 83.
80.
There's no way. That's an old ass commercial.
That's an 80s. I swear to you, it's an 80s commercial because, you know, I don't remember the 70s. So
it was done January 3rd, 1980.
Oh, he looked it up.
Yeah, it's all up there. He goes, ready to go. Yeah. Well, look up the. I'll tell you a good one. Look up the bacon strips commercial.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
it was a
those
great
are
one.
funny
With the nose. You know, it's bacon. Yeah, it's great stuff. Yeah, but yeah, we could totally do like we have. I literally saw like the other day, and it's on my search history. Thrash. If you go on the retro rental YouTube, you'll see it on the search history. Like we have like there's hours that people put together of old commercials from like the 90s. Yeah. Great stuff, like stuff I remember. Like, wow, dude, I remember this commercial.
Like
Gak
Mac Tonight.
and Mac Tonight. Yeah,
Rich
was great.
Mac Tonight.
Yeah.
I used to fucking go.
I could just
nuts
imagine
for that.
these guys doing the Budweiser commercial with the frogs.
Yeah, the old school Budweiser commercials, like from the 80s. Those were fun.
We did. I don't know if you ever remember the old. There's a Budweiser commercial series they did. Was they called it Real Men of Genius?
Yes.
Yes.
I used to do, and I don't have it anymore. I have it still on my YouTube. But I used to do Real Men of Genius, which is a wrestling version of it, and I would make fun of old wrestlers that did shitty ass things, and it was all about
moves.
Like not botched moves. They were like pieces of shit people. Like I did one on like that was some dude who was like a child predator.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay. Yes.
I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find it, and I want somebody to play it.
They're really fun. I remember watching that shit.
Listen, if Andy gives you a website, I'm just going to warn you right now. Like the very first time we talked about some stuff, he was like, "Oh yeah, wrestlinggonewrong.com. Go there, check that shit out. It's baller." And I was like,
and it was Brian Knobs' asshole.
No, it was.
Oh yeah,
the first one I saw was Sid. The leg injury.
Oh yeah,
Sid.
Yeah,
that was gross.
I watched that one live.
I was like, that's fucking gross.
Yeah,
wrestling gone wrong. That was thanks Andy for making me throw up a lot back then.
It was nasty.
When I met Andy, he was like, "Hey, I'm Andy. Have you seen Brian Knobs' asshole?" That's what he said to me when I first met him. I swear to God. And he showed me this gaping hole. I'm like, "What the fuck, bro?"
It can never be unseen. Here, Mark, I'm gonna send you. I literally just made it public right now after like 5 years of not being public, but I'm gonna send you the Real Men of Genius, like one of the ones that I did. And what's great is I had a microphone. This is where I fell in love with.
I lost audio.
He broke
Can't
it.
hear you.
See,
you broke your microphone. Yeah, your mic's off.
No one can hear you.
Nope.
Now you're just.
I just had to. I clicked the mute button. I was just like, "Oh shit, I broke it." I was just going to talk about how great quality my mic was. I was like, "Oh, this is great quality mic." Oh, Jake the Snake. Yeah, Jake the Snake.
No, I think that's what he's asking you. Was the Real Man of Genius horrible piece of shit or whatever? Jake the Snake. I don't think it was, right?
No, it'd be Jake the Snake. No, it'd be his father. It'd be his father, not him.
This is somebody. These are all people in California. It's like California Wrestling presents Real Men of Genius.
Okay.
But yeah, it's great. I love doing it. People would request it. I had people request I did it for them, like their own, oh, do one on me. Like, okay, I'll do one on you.
Okay.
Do one on me. I rape little girls and put them in cages.
But people told me this is oh God, a long time. I don't remember once you pull it up, you'll see the date, but it's a long time ago. I used to do this, but this is where I started getting learning how to edit and things like that. This is where I started kind of falling in love with video production and sound qualities and things like that. It's shit, but it was great for the time.
You get it up there, Mark?
Still better than the solo series.
There was something I was going to ask. Oh, since we're waiting for Mark, on Netflix, OVW. Anybody watched it?
Oh, I didn't know that was on there.
No, really? I think my wife goes to one, but I don't go with her to those appointments.
No. Wrestling promotion. See, there's a wrestling.
I thought he said OBGYN. Isn't that the vagina doctor?
No.
Where they go and they open it up and they're like,
no, that's enough. No, we're done here. We're done. We'll be right back. Somebody mute him, please.
Got this.
Hello. You imagine? Oh yeah, he looks fine. I hear the ocean. Smell it too.
What is it? I can hear and smell it. Holy shit!
Oh, it's good stuff.
No, I didn't know if.
I think it's.
No, I haven't seen it.
It's on. It's on. I guess the company has been bought by a radio personality. Actually, the show had turned out, I think, fairly good.
Oh, they actually got a lot of people since then.
So,
what is it? It's a Netflix show?
Yeah,
you're gonna have to reach out to Netflix and have them come to, SoCal.
All right, I got it up.
So let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Mark finally got it up.
Yeah, I know.
Yes.
California Wrestling presents Real Men of Genius.
Real Men of Genius.
That's definitely Andy.
Sanchez.
Mr. Chippy Sanchez.
You have single-handedly pulled off the ultimate in heel heat, without insult, without violence, using nothing but your cunning. and your MySpace account. Oh, I would be angry.
Tell how old that
Just to
is.
capture the ultimate recognition in SoCal, you did what no one had the courage to do. You molested a 12-year-old child.
Hey, little girl, do you want some candy?
With your fantastic physique and charming good looks, one thing is definitely for sure. You're going to make a big, strong inmate very, very happy.
Don't drop the soap.
So remember us in the joint, Mr. Sanchez, because when the chips are down, there's always Dateline NBC.
Mr. Chippy Sanchez.
Yeah. So I did a lot of those. Yeah, I did a lot of those. And the audio is terrible here, by the way. But yeah, if you want, like, go through them, because there's some great
They're
ones
hilarious.
out there.
There are some
They're
that will have
hilarious.
you guys over on the floor laughing.
You guys
Yeah,
are gonna
good
have
stuff.
to you're gonna have to take and revive that entire line.
Well, see, the problem is now. All right, Jamie. Yeah, we got a fan. All right.
Thank you, Jamie.
Was
Jamie
that
Hill is from
was
the movie
I don't know
Ice
what that was. Well, I'm hoping that was.
Oh, is that for the-
was that for the Real Men of Genius, or was that for the OBGYN joke, Jamie?
I'm pretty sure that was us doing this.
No, probably
Jumping
not.
jacks
Neither
and-
one, probably not neither one of them.
No, see, now here's the problem. The instrumental for the Real Men of Genius is now gone.
Sorry.
There is
Can you
no
say that again?
copies of it at all. What is
Say
that,
what again?
Siri?
What was that?
That was Siri. She said,
I thought that was Jamie. I was just like, oh, Siri,
No,
did I
it's
piss you
Jamie.
off? I'm sorry. Then she joined
We
in.
pissed off
Like, hey,
Jamie!
fuckers.
my watch is listening to us now, so that's great.
That is kind of annoying. Yeah, I hate that. I'll be honest with you. I'm never. As soon as as soon as the watch breaks, I'm never going to buy another one. This is the stupidest fucking investment. I don't get why people have them, other than to be bougie and say, "Oh yeah, I got to watch." You know what I mean? Like, who gives a shit? Just take your phone out of your pocket and look at the time. There's nothing on this thing that serves me well, with the exception of the heart rate monitor, because sometimes I get anxiety. So I'm like, "Oh, okay, it's just an anxiety attack. I'm not dying," and then I'll go back to my business. You know what I mean?
I have a heart
He's
rate.
lying. He's lying to you
on my,
guys. He's
phone.
lying to you guys. He got the watch because he wanted.
Hey, you can do
to
that
be
on your phone
Dick
too.
Tracy. He wanted to go. I'm on my way. This is Dick Tracy. He wanted to wear the yellow trench coat.
Oh,
and he
come on!
wanted to
You
wear
know,
the hat.
you
Power
know
Rangers.
back,
He wanted to
you know
solve
back then
crimes.
you wanted to be like that.
Kit,
Come on.
Kit, I need you, buddy.
Yeah.
Kit, come
I
on.
need you, pal. Need you.
No,
no, like that.
I'll tell you what.
It's 5 o'clock,
I tell you why. I tell you why I like mine, and the only reason I really like it. Well, two.
It vibrates.
It does tell me the time. No, it tells me the time, and then two, if I lose my phone because I'm fucking old and I keep laying it down in places that I shouldn't, and I just go, "Hey Siri, find my phone," and it'll start fucking
Sure.
ringing the fucking thing. Oh shit! Here we go.
But where do you lay your
Yep,
phone?
there she is.
So-
Respond to that.
Look at that. See? Don't even fuck. You know what I mean? She is constantly in the way. She's perpetually in the way. The convenience is not worth the insult. Just get
I
her
don't
out of
even
your
have
house.
I don't even have an iPhone, so
There you go.
Oh,
Be like Mark.
why? Yeah,
Because
because I
he's
never
still on that
learned it.
Android kick, man.
Because he's
That's
retro, bro. Because he's retro.
he's retro.
no,
retro.
probably I'm probably going to be getting one when my contract's up.
Yeah, do that, because the Blackberries just aren't in style anymore. You don't know he wants those. Or the Motorola, what is it?
He got it
Unless
on
you're
his
like
flip phone.
Unless you're like a
Oh,
businessman.
come on! I want to get one of the flip phones.
You know what? I kind of wanted that when the Razor kind of came back for like 1 month, and they had that flip phone Razor thing. It looked cool. I was like,
Why
oh, this
would
is
you
kind of
need
neat.
Oh,
Until you put,
Well, I'm
until
saying
you put
it
it in your
looked- it looked
pocket and
neat.
break it.
Well,
yeah.
that's what I'm saying. I don't know how cool it was. It was an interesting concept, though. It was a cool little concept to have, like, I don't know. And plus, I really love the Razor. The Razor was like my first real outside phone, other than the Nokia bricks. You know what I mean?
I remember the
Just my
Razor.
Nokia brick.
I love the
remember
Razor.
that. We went to my sister-in-law took it to TJ, and somebody in TJ stole the phone, and I was like, hello, you have my phone? No English. I was like, you fucker, you son
Sons
of
of
a
bitches.
bitch.
Yeah, criminal and TJ. Who'd have thought? That's just nuts. What
Who'da
is the
thunk
world
it,
coming
right?
to? Yeah, who'd have thought that? Who'd have thought that mess would have happened? Sure.
When's the last time you've been to TJ, huh?
Big shout
you
out
know
to
what?
all our Mexican fans out there.
Thank you, everybody out there in TJ,
Thank you.
for watching us here.
Thank you all our TJ fans out there, and all our fans named TJ. Thank you.
I was in TJ last time I was in TJ. It was like 20 years ago. I think I was helping
Oh,
my
it's
mom
been
get
a
her
minute.
teeth done. You know what I mean? Like
About as long
she
as
had like
you've
no
been here.
show insurance. But yeah, it's not I never, I won't go back ever. Like if I can help it. You know what I mean? I went back. I only went there. Literally, I went there like twice voluntarily, and I think that was to like one was to get teeth done, and two was to like go vacation with some chick. And that wasn't even TJ. That was Rosarito. We just had to go through TJ.
Oh,
Rosarito's pretty though. They have like really nice
Rosarito's
beaches
nice.
or whatever. But you know, goddamn well, the cartel owns everything, so it's like kind of scary going out there.
That's why it's nice.
That's why it's
Don't
nice.
piss the-
Yeah.
Don't piss
Listen,
the cartel off.
we had this guy, and I don't know if you served with him as well, Andy, but we called him Black Smoke, and he was a big old white guy, kind of looked like
Oh, thank God.
Big John Studd.
Good. We can continue now.
His name was Black Smoke.
because whenever they would light fires on the boilers, it would roll black smoke.
Sure.
So they called him Black Smoke Ballard.
I
was his
get
name.
that now. But I
should've-
didn't get
should've
that
led with that.
about a minute ago. Yeah, you should have said like there's a white guy we named Black Smoke. Listen, when I was a kid, I knew when I was a kid, I knew two people named Rob. There was a Rob Black and a Rob White. Rob Black was white and Rob White was black. It was the weirdest fucking thing I've ever. And so anytime I ever talk about Rob Black, I have to always say like, hey, there's this white guy named Rob Black. But yes, you should probably lead with, hey, there's this white guy. We called him Blackface or whatever you called him.
Oh boy.
Anyway,
But
anyway, what I was
We're gonna get in trouble now.
what I was trying to get to, he ended up going to TJ, and he ended up marrying a dentist.
Oh,
I
that
was
is
like, yeah, he ended up marrying a dentist down there. I was like, and she was
How did
actually kind
that?
of
How
cool.
did that engagement go? I'll give you $1 and a
Bro,
burrito, baby.
I'll bet,
No.
you know, and I'll tell you this, I know they don't charge much down there, and they're not like all like, you know, here they're like ridiculously like the medical industry in general is just all about like money and like just really corrupt shit. It's weird that Mexico, that is like notorious, especially at TJ, it is like notoriously known for being like corrupt as shit, like with their government and stuff like that, has like some of the best fucking medical you can ever get. So I know like she probably wasn't making her millions as a dentist or whatever, but she's probably making like decent money for like, you know, that was to live in there, you know,
For
what I mean?
Mexico.
But that's respectable money. That's what they should be making here. But these motherfuckers, that's not, see that. And that reminds me, I wasn't TJ before after that, because I had somebody bring me medication. When my wife got pregnant, she was a high risk pregnancy, and she had this cream that she had to put on, you know, her hoo-ha, and that was like this topical stuff or whatever. But they charge like $400 a bottle here, and like $16 in Mexico. And they
Going to Mexico. Going to Mexico. Mm-hmm.
Big shout out to Cynthia Jassick, by the way.
Yeah, you know, I talked about your hoo-ha today. Please nobody tag her. No.
Also, don't make this a short and tag her.
No.
Let's do it.
No.
Let's do it.
No, we're not doing that.
Baby.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
Famous.
No, I'm not.
Shout outs.
Shout outs. It'll be
This will
her
go viral
face.
too.
It'll
This
be
will go
her face
viral.
disgusted, and then us, you and me, Andy, like doing this.
We got to rewind it.
Oh,
yes. Yeah.
It'll be like,
Mark, figure out
about
the
on that
editing.
show?
You got to figure out this editing thing, dude.
Y'all need some green screens. Y'all need some green screens and some.
Well,
editing software.
we'll talk about that after we're done.
So that's what we want to talk to you about. So we'll go offline here. We'll talk to you about something.
We're about to
Give
end
me a
this
shopping
anyways.
list.
We're about
It's
to
a
end
what?
this anyways.
Add it to the shopping list.
Yeah, we'll give you a shopping list.
Okay.
You always
Yeah.
want to edit. So look, we've only been on for an hour. How long is your show typically? Like 2.5, 3 hours? We got another 2.5 hours.
Not that.
We got 2 hours to
Not
play.
long. No,
There's
we've
so
been.
much shit I want to talk about. No, we ain't
Go
done
ahead.
yet.
Go
You're
ahead.
not done yet. You're not done yet. Now let me tell you. I don't. But what else is incredibly offensive that I can get as a show? And then. Yeah. Nah.
We'll tag
we'll be
you
good.
in that.
No, we'll be good.
How are the views going on your TikTok channel and your
Oh,
reels?
Oh, really, really, really bad. Yeah, I have. I haven't look. And when I say I'm busy, I'm busy. I'm so busy. So just as an idea, like I'm doing a tremendous amount of like these little projects, and I'm getting ready to finally transition into like my desired career field. Right, I'm graduating next month with my master's degree, and I'm going to start teaching in the spring. College. I'm going to be a college professor. That's what I'm doing. Believe it or not. Yeah. So I haven't posted. Like, that's the thing about TikTok. You have to be consistent. You have to be consistent like crazy. I just had a video blow up on Instagram, like not blow up, but it's like 180,000 views and it's like 4 days old, right? That video is a rehash. It's like I literally just re-uploaded it. It was done like a year and a half ago, and I just re-uploaded it to see if I can get any more traction, and I got a bunch of traction. But that's the only video I've posted probably in the last like week and a half, 2 weeks. And so like and when you're not constantly uploading, you're losing subs. Like I've lost like probably like 300 subs on TikTok in the last like 2 weeks. It's crazy. Like how quickly it goes down. So yeah, I wish it was going great. It's not. And it's not something I really, I care to do a lot with anymore anyway. Like I'm making a little bit of cash on it, but if I'm not making money on it, I don't care about like how well I do. You know what I mean?
It's hard.
But if you're making good cash on it, you're like, oh, you know what?
If I'm making good cash, then I will devote the time. But I'm not. You know what I mean? Like I am. The only reason, look, I could if I was devoting the time. Really, it's like it's a cycle, right? So I'm not making the cash because I'm not devoting the time, but I'm not devoting the time because I'm not making the cash. You know what I mean? So I know if I did devote the time, I could make the money on it. But I kind of just don't want to even like I really want to focus on getting this degree. I'm literally like I'm so close to being done with my master's degree, and I almost dropped out of high school. You know what I mean? And I'm going to graduate with honors. I have like a 3.9 something GPA right now. So you know I there's just no possible way that I'm going to be able to devote the time and not have to sacrifice something else. I don't want to sacrifice anything else right now. So that's kind of where I'm at on TikTok. I'll sell you the channel, you know, $500.
Oh, pass.
I got you. You know, you just have to be called Andrew Jassick from now on.
I thought it was funny. One of your pair ones, where it was you sending your wife a video
message.
Yes, and your
and
daughter.
Yeah. What's funny is
break mommy in half.
Yeah, I don't really want to break mommy. You're kind of making things worse. I have Paired actually told me they actually came up with this idea. They wanted me to do this video, and they were going to pay me straight up for the video instead of paying me like downloads. They were just going to pay me like straight up for the video. But they had this idea where I would send my wife a steamy thing in the middle of a public thing, and somebody else would see it or something like that. And I said, listen, I don't want to do this in public. I'd really rather not do this in public. So how about I do this instead? They said, oh yeah, go ahead and film that and see. So I filmed it. I sent it to them, and they're like, yeah, it's not something we can probably use because it has like some kind of sex thing in it. So the ads will get taken down. But they said, if you want to post it on yourself, you can, you know, see how it does. And it got like 2,000 views, which is very, very low, you know, for my Paired videos. It's like, you know, abysmal. So that's when I posted my other video, and it got like 180,000 views. I probably gotten like in the last, like, since I've posted that in the last couple of days, I've probably gotten like 200 or 300 downloads. So it's, you know, it shows you that it's doing well. And I'm getting like, you know, I'm not going to say how much I get, but I get good money per download. So, you know, I did good this month. You know, I made my mortgage payment for sure.
Well, listen, I was going to ask you if you were going to put Matt in one of your Paired videos now that he's going to be closer to you. Like maybe he gets the text message.
No, you just said he makes money. Why would he want to lose money by putting my ass
true, but exactly. It's putting fucking Hagrid on there. Yeah, no.
Hey,
yeah.
Andy, have you heard of this thing called Paired?
All of these, Paired. Okay, that's enough, Thrash. Thank you very much.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I try so hard to like not include like any of my, because any video I ever do that's not my wife insulting me never does well.
Okay.
Oh, those are the best ones. I mean,
they're great. Yeah.
Anytime I've seen it, I had to crack up laughing. I show my wife and stuff, and she's laughing.
Because I promise you,
the formula.
She goes, I could do that to you too, and I don't need an app for that.
I promise you that most of your views then are probably going to be, and if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. The women where they're because they absolutely love that your wife is coming back like that.
Yeah,
so,
just like YouTube, I am big into analytics on my Instagram and my TikTok. So yes, absolutely, 100%. Women are the number one audience for my Paired videos. Yeah, and they love it. You know, they love just watching, you know, the men get torn down. The leeches. But it's good, you know what I mean? Like, and I'll tell you what makes it okay is because you know, at least the character of me is just so abysmal to the insults. You know what I mean? Like I leave myself open for it all the time and not really realize how stupid I am. You know, the whole time like, oh, you'll be sorry for this. You know what I mean? Obviously, I'm the idiot here. You know, but women love to point out how incredibly worthless men are for some reason. It's a good thing.
I like the one when she threw you
I get
away.
that face to face. So yeah.
I like the one when she threw you away in the trash, came and picked you up, and you're like, "Honey,
honey." Yeah, one of my favorites too. Yeah, I love them, man. Yeah,
you're coming back, right, honey?
What else you got, Mark?
What didn't you? Don't you have anything?
I had a question, man, and I just honestly I can't remember what the hell it was. There was absolutely
Andy, do you
I had
have
a question
for these two.
I'm about to say, well, guys, okay, this is my
Let's
turn.
just flip this shit.
What do you want to talk about?
Mark, why
So what do you
the
wanna talk
fuck are
about?
you a Lions fan?
There
All
you
the
go.
goddamn teams.
Why?
Why the fucking
Why?
Lions?
Because they're beating the hell out of the Packers right now.
That is a good point. Next
And
question. Andy, go.
I've been a Lions fan as long as I've lived.
You lie.
40
You lying.
something years.
You lying.
You was lying.
You lying.
Lying.
Yeah.
I know Thrash had a big thing for the San Jose Sharks for the longest time.
Still do.
I don't even know. I have
who?
no idea what.
I couldn't tell you who's on the team now.
Yeah, but he had a fetish for the Sharks, and it's like anybody who likes any kind of hockey is just like weird to me. I don't dig hockey. Man, it's fucking weird, right? It's fucking weird. I don't get the whole point of like hitting a hitting.
I will take.
I've been to many. I've been to games. I've been to games.
I've
Come
never
on,
been
most
to hockey.
At the Great Western Forum, I have been to games like Kings
Most
games.
people
Real
like
good
hockey
games.
because of the fun.
Yeah, but that's the Kings. See, if
That's
you go to Kings games and you become a woman, let me take you to the man's team, which is the San Jose Sharks. I'll take you out to San Jose. We'll get some drinks. We'll get some brews. And we'll go see the greatest team in the world. That can't win a championship. I know what I said.
And then we'll go to Hooters afterwards.
Then we'll go to Hooters.
There you go.
As long as
San
we
Jose
can go to-
Hooters. Most
as
of
long
the
as we can go
women
to
still have their
Hooters.
teeth.
I was just in San Jose. It's a shithole. And I'll tell you what's weird about San Jose. No, shout out to all our San Jose fans. Your town is a shithole.
one.
It is. Yeah. You know, look, there's nobody there. I know because I was there. There's literally nobody in the town. You know what I mean? Like it's
Homeless-
crazy. Like
homeless are
you
there.
go
A lot of
you go
homeless.
downtown. There's homeless. There's a skate park, and then there's just a bunch of bars. That's all there is. And like everybody is in the bars. That's where they are.
Yeah.
They're all hanging out in the bars on a Thursday afternoon, just drinking their ass because they live in San Jose.
Because they live in San Jose and they're
They gotta deal with the
that's
fact
what you
that
do.
That's what it is. Yeah.
Oh, we lost again. Better go get drunk.
Back to the pub. Back to the pub we go. Yeah.
Well,
that's all right.
nothing.
Yeah. That's all the questions I have for you. Thanks, Drac.
So Thrash, when is the final move day? When do you get your shit out of that place and get your shit into the new place?
October 12th is move day.
Ooh.
Now,
So
I'm
new
actually gonna
house
start
Friday
moving
the
some stuff up
13th.
tomorrow. Yep.
Oh yeah. That's
Yep.
right.
We'll have cable set up that day, so I'm hoping I can watch some movies while I'm unpacking shit. But
You should send me the address.
oh yeah, like you're gonna show up, Mr. Florida. What are you gonna do? Bring some gators?
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, Thrash, I brought the gators over.
Listen. We
Let's see if I can fish it off by shoving the stuff right up its ass.
We've been finding hookers and gators here lately. So
Good.
Hookers and gators?
in gators, inside of gators. Yeah. So
Oh,
and,
why? Because they smell like fish.
and gentlemen, there's a new fear, out there for you. I don't know if you've heard, but saltwater crocodiles in the beaches.
Oh shit.
In Florida.
Oh.
Florida.
Shit.
Yeah. Who wants to go to
not
the
a fear
beach?
for me.
You wanna go-
Yeah,
You wanna go to the
not a
beach?
fear from. Look,
Huh?
I'll be on. I'd be more scared of the fucking people in Florida than I would of the freaking crocodiles in your water. Your fucking weird hick town with no teeth. Fuck you.
Boy, I'll tell you, I can send you some. I can send you some stuff. I can send you some stuff. Listen, I literally
just
just
like
made
how
it.
you said hookers and alligators. That is
I just moved in last week. You know.
you just like go outside, grab the newspaper, like hookers and alligators again. Huh.
No,
Just another Wednesday.
that's the fifth one this week. Yeah.
All right, let me try something here.
Oh,
Well,
You guys keep talking. I'm looking for something.
I honestly look.
Oh,
I
boy,
really,
here we
I legitimately want to go to Florida, but
There you
just
go.
to go to like Disney
you
World
go.
and things like that. No, I wouldn't stay. Like I'd be too scared to stay. But I would go there for like Disney World. And
There's just as
Universal.
much shit over in California as there is here in Florida.
Yeah, we don't
There's
have
nothing-
crocodiles there, but
Yeah, there's no crocodiles in our waters, bro.
Give it
yeah,
time.
we got sharks.
Just
okay?
meth. Okay, we have meth in our
We have
waters.
meth. We have meth. We have
meth too.
We have
No wonder why
homeless
the
people that will
crocodiles are
come
here.
and gum your toes because they're high on meth.
We have meth here too. We have
We call them gummies.
Gummies.
Okay.
Wow.
Oh,
No,
Let me
well,
try.
Florida's a it's a state. The
For something else,
important
that's
the important thing is though, you guys have a lot of cool like amusement parks. That's all I really want to do. I want to go there. to the
yeah,
amusement park.
they're not that cool.
And Hogan's Beach Shop.
You know that you have Disneyland there. It's the same shit.
No, it's not. It's
But I
like
hear you
6
got
times
more.
the
Yeah, you
size.
Yeah. And you got what is it? The Epcot Center or whatever.
You got
it is?
Epcot over there. Then you got
Yeah.
Universal's like Land of Adventure. You also got like 3 or 4 different Disney parks. Oh my God, there's one meth head now.
You know what I love?
Exactly.
Is that Brian?
I love people who want to go fishing
Yep.
and they don't have a truck and they don't have a big area to put all their fishing poles. So what do you do in that case? Well, you just, I don't know, fucking bust out the back window of that bitch. Put fishing poles in there, my guy. Let's go fishing.
sorry.
That's Florida.
I had to.
There,
That's
if you ever
Florida,
wondered
yeah.
what Florida was, it's that. That's Florida.
If you want a picture of Florida, there you go.
There it is.
I was actually surprised he didn't use the cop car. Show
Oh
the cop
no.
car.
So yeah, there was a cop car driving around yesterday and it had no back window. It's like, who the fuck busted out of the back window of this thing? Was
Really?
it like the
Holy-
canine? It was like the canine car maybe, and like the dog farted or something, and it was like I gotta
Someone
get the
who
fuck
wanted
out
to
of
get
here.
out of there. Someone
Really
who wanted
bad.
to get out of there.
Really bad, yeah. So
And
Well, you
then-
know, there's like I know in Northern not Southern California, but Northern California, there's like a big like window breaking epidemic that's going on. Like the criminals are like busting people's windows and stuff. So now like people will like park and like just leave their windows rolled all the way down to show everybody like, hey, look, I got nothing in the car. So they leave their car alone. That's how fucking bad it's getting. It's crazy. You know what I mean? And these are like next to like prestigious schools. You're talking like Stanford, Berkeley, and things like that. And you know, people are just
So
like absolutely
it's a
terrified
bunch
to
of
leave their
kids
windows
doing
up.
it.
I think it's really. I think it's honestly. It's yeah. I think a lot of it's fucking drugs and shit. And that's the thing, you know. And look, this is a very unpopular opinion, but it's it's an opinion nonetheless. The homeless population that's going on in America, especially like I can't speak for everyone. I can tell you, at least in like L.A., California, and things like that. We don't have like a lack of homes or a lack of jobs. That's not where the issue is. Where the problem is, we have a surplus of drugs and mental deficiencies. That's
Right.
where the issue is. And so what we're doing is, as a fucking state, because we're stupid, we're like, oh, let's give them all homes, let's give them all money, let's give them subsidies and then free clothing and free food or
doesn't
whatever.
make sense.
You're not doing anything to fucking fix the problem. You're putting a Band-Aid on it and hopefully like clearing the streets a little bit to make it look like you're making progress. You're not. You're literally just, if you put somebody in there in a position where like, oh, you're going to give them a free house for like a couple months and hopefully they get back on their feet. They're not going to. They're going to come back to the fucking street and fuck it all up. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because they're on drugs or they have like some serious health deficiencies. And that's the mental health deficiencies. That's the problem. And just like when I was a kid, when I was, when we were like, I don't know, like I think probably 10, 11, they closed down like hundreds of thousands or maybe like thousands of mental institutions around California to save money, do budget cuts and stuff like that. And the homeless population spiked, just spiked. Because people don't fucking know what to do. They have no goddamn social skills or whatever. So I will say that California is probably much worse with the homeless than
So-
probably I would say any other state.
And then all those people became wrestling fans and they showed up at our shows.
Fucking weird marks, bro.
Hey, listen,
Marks.
you need fans, so you get them any way you can.
That's true. Yeah, I do.
You
Yeah,
go
but
to
I love
OnlyFans.
I mean,
We
it
have
works
those
for talking shit.
You go over to OnlyFans and you let them know that, hey, we got this show. And then you get fans. There you go.
I have an OnlyFans. Did I tell you I had an OnlyFans? I have an OnlyFans.
Yes. With
Go
ceiling
subscribe.
fans and whatnot.
Yeah, just fans, actual real fans. Yeah.
Isn't
Actual
that like isn't OnlyFans like for sexual content?
It is
No.
now.
Sexual
Well,
content?
it used to be.
It can be, but
People
I
like
mean,
you. Yeah,
It's like
look
Patreon.
at Brian. Brian pays for his.
You pay for your OnlyFans, Brian?
no.
There's this one chick I saw on Twitter that had an OnlyFans, and I was like, this is like the only time I was like, I kind of would like to pay to see what's going on under there. You know what I mean? But I didn't. You know, I
Then
share
you go
bank
to their
account with the
page
wife.
and it's like $45 a month, and you're like, for what?
Yeah, fuck that. You
Fuck
know, so I can
that.
see some roast beef close up. No, I'm good. You know what I mean?
All you got to do is type
So-
in her name and OnlyFans, and then just hit Emmett. Never mind.
You can get true. No, yeah, it's true. When you get these people on OnlyFans are like promoting their stuff, like, you know what I mean, like on Instagram or whatever, like just random pages. They'll be like, oh, check out my spicy links. Like I'll always respond to that. Be like, I already Googled it. It's not worth the $5 a month or something like that. Just to piss them off, you know?
Check out my spicy links. Sounds delicious.
Most of the
That
stuff
sounds-
you can find out. Most of the stuff you can find on Reddit, anyways.
That's true. Yeah.
Brian taught
yeah.
me that.
Yeah, Reddit's a great place
Oh.
to find.
Brian, you look up your porn on Reddit?
Dude,
It's all free.
Listen,
Reddit has everything, bud.
Reddit is a rabbit hole, though, man. You'll see some shit you don't want to see. You know, I saw like some fucked up shit on Reddit. I'm like, oh, okay, this isn't good. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, there's no filter on Reddit, dude. I mean, you
Nothing.
just type
You know
in
what I
what you
mean?
want to find, and
Yep.
chances are you're gonna find it.
You're gonna find
literally,
it. Yeah.
literally, you want to see a beheading and stuff? Type that shit in.
Yep.
there.
In
I'm
Reddit,
not even
yeah.
kidding.
Same thing with Twitter. Twitter's like that as well, or
That's
X, or whatever the
insane,
hell they
dude.
call it now.
X,
Mhm.
yeah. With
Yeah.
Twitex.
Yeah, I quit doing stuff on Twitter.
Yeah, Twitter's
I
kind of
don't like it either.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to start making you pay for it.
Oh,
Is it
good?
really?
Then it's time to get off, Andy. It's time to get off Twitter.
Well, I don't care when that comes. I'll delete it. I do like to go because I subscribe to a lot of fight channels, so I like to see a lot of people get beat up. So that's a whole hobby of mine.
It is true.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I don't play games anymore. Like so when I'm on the shitter, I just like to watch people get in fights.
Yeah, I still
Kind of-
watch.
Yeah,
bum
but
fights.
I can't see anything of Thrash here getting his ass handed to him. So
Well, who the hell's going to kick ass to Thrash? You know what I mean? Like you never seen Thrash in person. This motherfucker's huge. He's huge and intimidating. Like thank God I'm on his good side. He came into my.
he
I
told
tell
me
you what-
he told me if I come to California, he'd take me in the ring and actually choke slam me. So
I don't doubt
Man,
that. No, he's
I do
he's
that if I'm
he's
out in
unhinged.
Florida and I see it. I am unhinged.
The dude's psychotic.
I'm
He
nuts.
came into my house one day. I was
Nuts.
doing a Halloween party. He came in like dressed as like some mercenary or something like that with a ski mask and like a prop gun. And like he came in, he's like, oh, give me your money and all this. And I was just like, oh, yeah, it's kind of funny. And this motherfucker kept going. It was like 13 minutes. I'm like, hey, bro, this is, I get it. Are we still playing? Is this still for fun?
No, I'm really hoping people are going to give me money.
Like seriously. No, really, I need money.
$47.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's terrifying. So no, Thrash will never get his ass kicked. He's one of those guys. Just he's naturally gifted. He's a juggernaut.
I used to go around looking for fights too. I used to love getting into fights. That would be my Saturday night. I'm going to go out and get into a fight. Why not?
He looks like that. Yeah, that kind of guy. Yeah, I was always that guy to get.
I
beat
look
up.
like I've been punched in the face a few times, don't I, Mark?
always looks like you got hit by a frying pan a few times too.
You
that's
frying
good
pans.
stuff.
You frying pans.
Yeah.
Still got the
Okay.
ringing in my ear.
All right. What do you think? You guys had enough? Are you thirsty for more?
Are
I
you
don't know, you
thirsty
asked
for
me like
more?
9 questions, maybe. You
No,
asked
no,
everyone
me.
else all these freaking questions, and you're like, "What's your Mount Rushmore of wrestling?"
Oh no. I went off. Oh shit! don't
What would you
say
do
that.
if Shawn Michaels gave you a lap dance?
How's your ribs? How's your ribs?
I'll tell you what Andy would do. He'd be like,
Hey, this is not helping my ribs any.
Yeah, but to his music though, like he's giving you a lap
To the
dance
beat,
to
yeah.
I'm a sexy boy.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Oh,
Andy
that'd be
would love
cool.
it. Wait,
I
but
would
which
love it.
Shawn Michaels? We talking about like
Cocaine,
Like-
Shawn Michaels.
early 90s Shawn Michaels, rocker
Early
Shawn
90s.
Michaels,
You gotta do the- you got-
2000 bald Shawn Michaels. Which one?
Nah, you do early.
No, not the.
You
the
got to
new-
do early
not-
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah, not the past.
When he can gyrate his hips, Mark.
Mark likes those gyrating hips. I hear.
Only from my wife.
Who do you?
Shawn
who do you
Michaels-
think's putting
Shawn-
all those dead hookers back out in there in the crocodile land.
Today,
Take
Shawn
him to a
Michaels
Florida
has.
beach.
Big shout out to Mark's wife, by the way.
Today, Shawn Michaels has like really blue eyes because one blew this way and one blew that way. I'll tell you where I originally heard that, and it's fucked up. I heard that in high school when because my mother talked to me about the Challenger. Yes, the Challenger. So my mother told me another one. She said like on the day it happened, somebody came up to her like, and she was in school or she was somewhere. Fucking John, it was in the 70s. She's probably doing dope somewhere. And somebody came up to her and said, NASA stands for need another 7 astronauts. I was just like, that's so fucked up, So I told that to like one of my teachers and he laughed. He's like, oh yeah, you know what color that teacher's eyes were? And I was like, oh, they were blue. It was one blue. I was like, fuck, that's so much worse.
Do you remember the last thing that went through the pilot's mind before the thing blew up? Or when the thing blew up? His ass. Yeah, see, we're all going to hell for this.
We're going to hell.
Jesus! Jesus!
Jesus!
He's here. It's them! It's them this time.
No, not me.
Get them! Get the bald one, Jesus!
Spike meal,
yes.
Spider.
Oh,
Spider-Man. Yeah, there you go. Spike
That's
meal,
great
Spider-Man. All right, boys. You guys want to put your links out there? You want to tell people where to follow and find you, especially for Retro Rental Review?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, please. Yeah, for the love of God, go to youtube.com/Retro Rental Review. You'll see us, or at Retro Rental Review. You'll see us. So please check us out. We are growing like crazy on subs. We keep on saying this. I swear to God, we're going to do like a live special or something like that once we hit like a certain amount, probably 200 subs. But thank you all very much for having us on and having letting us just mess around with you guys. It's been a blast, and your audience is great. Looks like we grossed out some of them, so that's nice.
Come enjoy our channel, everybody.
Everybody left, dude. They're gone.
I don't blame them. Yeah, they're gone.
I would have loved too.
like you said, 2 minutes. 2 minutes in, that's the attention span. Okay, I'm done.
That's right. They're gone. Yeah. That's all right. Well, I'm telling you, chop it up. You'll see. Take an hour. Like we recorded. I think we just recorded like our video that's promoting on Saturday. I think the whole video was like 57 minutes. Right now, it's down to 35. It's probably going to be even less than that when it airs. Yeah. So I'm going to finish editing it tonight, and it'll probably be down to like 34, 33, something like that. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff you cut. You know what I mean? Because you have to. Otherwise, people just don't care.
And I'm really happy that we did Samurai Cop too.
Yeah, thank God we did. You know what I mean? If we, there was a lot of movies we did, but thank God we chose Pootie Tang, and I think it's going to turn out to be really good and informative.
Is that the movie?
No,
that's not.
No, we're not going to tell you what the movie is, Brian.
We're not going to tell you what the movie is. Yeah,
is it got something to do with
Samurai Cop? It's Samurai Cop. If you don't know what Samurai Cop is, go home and watch it.
Samurai Cop was great. Yeah, Samurai Cop was great.
It is.
It's great. Fuck yeah! You don't like Samurai Cop? You don't like Samurai Cop, really?
Have you seen it?
No, I haven't seen it. I was going to tell you, I've never seen it.
Okay.
I was like, you know why I like it? I've never seen it.
I've never seen it.
Guess what, Andy? When I move up there,
we're watching
Samurai Cop.
We will see it,
and then you will be sorry.
I still haven't watched Top Gun. We got to see Top Gun.
What the fuck? Come on.
Dude, it's not good. I don't care. It's overhyped.
Hey, I'm telling you, it's not that bad. Even the second one, I was very pleased on how they did it.
I've never seen the second one.
The second one was really good. They actually did a good job with it.
You see,
I watched the first one.
So listen,
not like
that
Andy.
only. So no, see, you have no fucking right to judge me. I've only seen one less Top Gun than Brian has.
There you go. See?
Okay, Brian, we're gonna have to watch.
But listen, but I guarantee you, we've all, Andy and I have probably driven up that road that he's on his motorcycle on.
Oh, where is it? Guaranteed.
Yeah, I went there. I've never been to California.
And going to Kansas City barbecue.
It's got the giant freaking hill, and when you're driving a stick shift, it's not great because you will roll backwards into somebody.
I've never driven a stick shift either. There's a lot of shit I haven't done. I have no reason to be on a podcast. I have no life experience at all.
Try moving up there. Andy's going to have a lot of fun.
Yeah,
You're going to teach him how to drive a stick?
I'm gonna teach him a lot of things. A lot of things that he doesn't want to do.
He's gonna teach him how to drive a stick. All right.
Yeah, that's right. I got a stick for you.
All right,
okay, where the hell are we? What are we doing here?
We're
Not
gonna
long.
say goodnight to all of our fans out there. So, and we'll go into the green room there.
Yeah, we're gonna
Hang out for
stick
a
you in the
second.
green room. Hang out for a second, and we'll be back in a minute.
So, Andy, say goodnight.
Good night. Good night, Matt.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Retro Rental Review. What did you do to these guys? Retro Rental Review.
I don't
you
know.
can
They
find
came
them.
in here broken.
You can find them on YouTube. They have really great content. It's absolutely hysterical. If you watch one, I promise you'll want to watch more. I think my favorite, quite honestly, is I don't know. What's your favorite, Mark? This latest and greatest one?
I like two of them. I like their Revenge of the
Never-ending
Nerds
Story.
and then Never Ending Story, because that's where
Yeah.
they first seen their first boobs from.
Great.
At least that was Matt. Probably Matt's first one.
All right, guys. We do have coming up, Mark. We've got CJ from what is he? The writer, director, producer?
Yep, the
Right?
director.
From a movie called The Evil 3.
Yes.
He'll be on next week with us talking shit. After that, we're gonna have Anthony, who did a movie called
Blood Loss. Friday the
Blood Loss.
13th. Friday
God.
the 13th fan film.
I'm having an aneurysm over here, stroking out. And then in 3 weeks, we're 3 weeks away. We're gonna have a couple of guys on the show called Trap Masters. Check those guys out on TikTok. They are fantastic. And that's it. And then we'll
don't forget
up after that.
Don't forget, we're doing Kyle's show on the 14th.
Check us out on the 14th on Flet's Movies Pop Culture 13. www.xyz. There you go.
You can make fun of them then. All right.
I'm gonna. All right. From us here at Talking Shit, I'm Brian.
I'm Mark, and we're out of here.